I never thought I would be failing a day of my life. I was like, we really got to get on the boat. For real?
Many of our students before they came to us were habitually truant or just completely unenrolled and disengaged, and that's where sailing came in.
I was always getting my work done. To miss an expedition, never.
Definitely want to keep my grades up to keep doing that.
One of the greatest gifts that you can give to someone is to be able to self-actualize. And we get to do that every day here at the SailFuture Academy.
This is Stand Together Presents. Stories, ideas, and advice from changemakers tackling our biggest challenges.
Being a teenager sucks. I think anyone can agree that those years are just really, really hard. For our kids, they're not just dealing with all of those natural challenges of teenagehood, they're also coming from an environment that is completely stacked against them. The average income of the families that we serve here at the SailFuture Academy is $22,000 per year for a household of 4. The economic barriers in front of our kids and the pressure that creates for them every single day is profound. The SailFuture Academy, it's a private school, a 35,000 square foot campus here, where we offer a completely free private education to some of the most at-risk students in the St. Petersburg community.
All right, good morning everybody. Let's go ahead and get started today.
SailFuture began as an after-school mentoring program with a local high school where I went to college. There were a group of students that were constantly being expelled and kicked out of school for pretty common behaviors. One of those assistant principals actually expelled me from her high school many years before and learned that I was now in college and doing okay. So she asked me to come and talk to those kids. And I said, hey, I really don't want to do this sitting in a lunchroom at a round table. Could we just bring some of these kids out to the boat in the afternoon to go sailing and we'll talk there? That afternoon conversation led into them coming back the next week and the week after that. And then eventually some of my friends from college came with us and paired up with each of those students as mentors and mentees. So we took these two people who come from completely different walks of life and we put them on a sailboat together where they were forced to communicate and trust one another to get that boat from point A to point B.
I wasn't the best student. I didn't have the best grades. I didn't do the smartest things. I used to get in trouble. I used to get kicked out of schools a lot. I had already gone through 2 schools. It felt like the teachers didn't really care. It also felt like I was just there because I had to be. But whenever I came to SailFuture Academy, they actually made me feel like I could do something with my life.
So, let's get seated.
In this class, we're building a kayak out of plywood, and then we'll be racing them at the end of the term.
The fiberglass on top of this, it's gonna be rock solid. It should maybe only sit this much in the water.
Sitting at a desk 8 hours a day just doesn't work for me. I'm learning how to do basic math and learning how to use different tools and learning how to use them properly and how to be safe with them. Oh, I love this class. This class is one of the best classes I have, and I'm happy that I get to spend my whole day with Captain Tony.
We have an audience of kids here who don't necessarily believe in the idea that they need or should come to school 5 days a week for 4 years. And so it's our job as a school to look at a learner who is disengaged and isn't showing up and say, hey, a disengaged learner is the failure of a school, not the failure of the student.
My life circumstances, I have 2 little sisters. I help pay bills when I can. I have a job outside of school that I do. I am known as the man of the house. I didn't care about school. But then when I came into SailFuture, everything changed. The school mindset was completely different. They catered to more of the interests you enjoyed and what you wanted to do, and built the curriculum around you. With the business thesis class that we have here, we were creating stuff like elevator pitches. I was thinking about opening one of the businesses that I wanted, which was the frozen fast food where we sell frozen tamales and empanadas. Now I believe that I'm able to open up my own business and that I have the experience needed to keep it running and do well.
One of the things that is scary as an adult, whether you're a parent, you're a teacher, or you're an administrator, is the idea of relinquishing control. It is a scary thought for us to say, hey, maybe this kid in front of me, maybe they do actually know what's best for them. And maybe if we listen a little bit deeper to what they're saying, either through their words or their behaviors, maybe we could design something that's going to lead to exponentially better outcomes. And so for us, a college degree is not the ultimate objective for every single one of our students. If our kids are becoming self-actualized, no matter what career pathway that is, that's success to us.
My biggest motivation was sailing expeditions. To be able to experience and get to travel at sea and to explore different places was really cool. SailFuture has a 100-foot sailing yacht. I sailed it from the Dominican Republic, delivered it to the St. Petersburg harbor.
No, these are my strong guys right here. Here you go, guys. You want to grab that? Yeah, you can go maybe hand.
Back when I was in public school, I would literally walk away from the school when I got dropped off at the school in the morning. I really felt like it just wasn't for me and there was no point of me being there. From where I was at in the beginning to where I'm at now, I'd say a lot has changed. I graduated from SailFuture Academy in 2021 of February, and I teach sailing classes at the Sailing Yacht Club, actually to the students at this school, to be in that leadership role and to have people that look up to me. He definitely made me feel confident.
This is definitely how the kids are going to learn, is by experience and doing it with their hands and getting in there and knowing how it's done and what effort it takes and is required for it.
So when I believed in myself, that's when I felt like other people started believing in me.
Imagine if we all had the opportunity that our students have here at the SailFuture Academy. Imagine if every school across the country believed in the unique dignity and potential that the students in front of them held. Imagine what world we could all live in.
Stand Together partners with changemakers tackling our biggest challenges. To see more stories, follow our channels. And to learn more about how you can partner with us, go to standtogether.org.